Hey y'all, so this is for anyone that wanted the recipe for the blueberry cobbler. And there was a lot of interference on that live, here and on the live. So I figured I'd just go ahead, pop back on here and give you the recipe. Now I wrote it down, but I will also read it. But you know, if you can screenshot that or pause it and then write it down, that's it. That's all there was to that cobbler. And y'all, I had to come outside and walk away from it because already had 2 or 3 bites and I'm going to eat more cobbler before I have the little pizzas. And it's going to ruin supper for me if I don't stay away from it. Yes, it is absolutely delicious, but I'm going to read it to you. Now, you can use fruit of your choice. Fresh is always better, always. Peaches, blueberries, blackberries, cherries even, strawberries even. Apples also. My preference is always going to be blackberry. That's what my grandmother used to make when I was a child. And nothing topped my grandmother's blueberry cobbler. Blackberry. But it's simple. You cannot mess this up. Even if you wanted your grandbaby to help you with it, they could help. Just pour in the ingredients. It's 1 cup each. Fruit, self-rising flour, sugar, and milk. 1 cup each of those. And a teaspoon of vanilla. All you do is mix all those ingredients, the flour, the fruit, the sugar, the vanilla, all together. While you're mixing that up, first put a stick of butter in a casserole dish and let that be melting in an oven on 350. By the time you get all that mixed up, you get the casserole dish out of the oven, you pour the wet ingredients into the casserole dish, not the fruit yet, not the fruit. You pour the batter into the casserole dish on top of the melted butter, and then you take your fruit and sprinkle it all over that casserole. The more fruit, the better, is the way I look at it. And you do not have to sprinkle it with sugar or cinnamon. I just like adding a little bit more sugar, and I like the taste of cinnamon. And if you want a gooier cobbler, add a little bit more milk. If you don't want a gooier cobbler, add a little less milk. But you don't want your batter to be too thick. It's got to be really, you know, it's got to be pourable, kind of like the consistency of pancakes. Maybe a little thicker, not much. So I hope y'all try it. It is absolutely delicious. And this time of year with all fresh fruits and things like that coming in, it is a hit. And one of my all-time summertime favorite desserts. And nothing is better with it than homemade bluebell ice cream. I love bluebell ice cream, and especially the homemade stuff. But vanilla ice cream, you don't have to have the vanilla ice cream, but they pair very nicely. So I hope y'all try it. Let me know, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. So I'm gonna get back in there, clean the kitchen up a little bit, and have our little pizzas, and then wait for Ron to get here with the ice cream and have blueberry cobbler and ice cream. So there's that.